welcome back to the losers finals, apparently, of Smash Ultimate. I'm Emily, and this is my roommate's ex-boyfriend, Jeffrey!
Hey, I'm Jeffrey.
We just had a heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk about
did.
a 2-hour-long conversation.
Yeah, 2
You can blame that
hour-long
on me. It was mostly me.
Well, I mean, conversation goes 2 ways.
True. This actually isn't Losers Finals. It's labeled. Yeah, when I was running this bracket, I kind of was having fun playing the game and talking with people instead of running the visuals.
How dare you?
Yeah, so actually...
What a selfish thing to do.
Yeah, so as you'll see, it's actually not Pork and Matt. It's actually Chicago and Matt. And it's not Losers Finals, it's Grand Finals.
Okay.
Yeah, but this should be a fun...
So, Matt...
A fun couple matches.
Matt, or a.k.a. Rummy.
Rummy.
Runny.
Rummy.
Runny Ganondorf.
It's Rummy.
It is?
Yeah.
Runny?
No, Rummy.
Runny?
Rummy.
Runny.
Yes, exactly. You got it right.
Like a runny nose.
Yep. You're so good at this.
Thanks. He drives me crazy.
Yeah. He's
like,
just interesting. Yeah. If I ever get back to like actually playing this game, I don't know. There's a million things I'd want to do. One of them is pick up a Peach. The other one is pick up a Zelda, or not Zelda, but Sheik.
Like be a character and grab them and pick them up.
Oh no, like
like start playing.
Like start playing as Peach and then start playing as Sheik as well.
Because I mean, I was like, you can do that right now if you want. You can like be Ganondorf and pick up Peach. I mean, true. I think he just did that just now.
He did just do it. This is true.
Oh.
Nah.
He recovered.
He's not gonna do that quite yet. Oh, rip! Oh, the gift!
Oh!
That is why turnips suck. I don't actually. I think Rummy's coming from loser's side in this. Yeah, Rummy is coming from loser's side, and Chicago actually hasn't lost a single game this tournament, so that was pretty cool.
It's kind of like how we were talking about earlier, how, you know, character arcs. Jeffrey and I, off camera, were talking about kind of character arcs and the idea of, what?
Development,
Superman,
and the fact that Superman actually shouldn't be a character that has an arc, because he's kind of just a good person all around, all the time. And
other characters develop around him. I think that's true in most cases. I think, obviously, there are things that aren't fit with that, but it's a general model. But in a sense, I think Peach is a stable character, but she's also very bland. I mean, there's a lot of games that maybe Peach features better in, but...
No, she's definitely a static character.
God bless her, but she's Peach. I mean, she just drives me crazy.
Peach never tries to really change. The closest you get to that, actually, is in Mario Odyssey, where...
I've seen a little bit of that game.
Have you seen the end credits of that game, though?
I don't think I've seen the end credits.
So Mario tries to give her some flowers, but then Bowser tries to give her some flowers, and then she goes, hey, I'm not picking any of you, and she goes and walks off while they fight over her.
Poor freaking Mario, gosh.
Yeah.
You try to save the freaking world and you don't even get a kiss on the cheek.
Well, in this case, he's not saving the whole world. He was just trying to save her, so.
Oh, okay.
For all we know, Bowser is a great guy, except that he's a little misogynistic. I mean that, like, politically, maybe he might do a lot.
Maybe he voted for Obama. No.
Careful, this is going online. You don't want to make too political of statements.
Obama is the insert word here. President ever.
Oh gosh.
You can make that whatever you want.
I really hope we edit that out.
No,
but we have no reason to edit it.
I made no assertive political statement.
This is true. You made no except that you said that Obama was a president.
That is an assertive
Which is
political
not
statement.
a political statement, it's a historical one, and it's correct, so we're good.
Word. Okay, question.
Yeah.
When are there turnips in Mario? Because I've never noticed.
Oh, yeah, so that's... A lot of Peach's moveset actually is based upon a game from the early days. It's called Super Mario 2 or Super Mario Bros. 2 in the US, but actually in Japan it was called Doki Doki Panic. It's
makes me think of Doki Doki Literature
having
Club.
nothing to do with the Literature Club.
It's the best horror game. I mean, not the best, but it is a very entertaining horror game.
So in that game, what it actually was is it was a game made that wasn't a Mario game, But then they wanted to port it over to the US, and they decided, hey, why don't we just put all our Mario characters in this?
Oh, savage! Sorry.
No, it's good. So that you can have like characters that the US actually cares about. So they did. And so in that game, you can play as Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach. And they all had slightly different abilities. That's where like Luigi gets his longer jump and like stuff like that. But that's also where Peach gets her float. And
yes, Peach float.
And also in that game, I think
a Peach float.
I have
root beer float, but with Peach. Sorry.
Interesting.
Continue.
I think in that game, I might be wrong, but I think in that game, every character could pull vegetables out of the ground. I'm not sure, but I know Peach definitely could. And it was just like what you did. You pulled vegetables out of the ground and then like threw them at enemies. A lot of the game was about carrying things and throwing them.
I mean, that would be one of the weirdest superpowers if you were to think about it. Like, I can pull out vegetables. I can pull vegetables off the ground, even when there's no vegetables. Like, look at this is not Earth. She's pulling turnips out of.
Yeah, that's true. But she can't do it when she's in the air. She has to be on the ground.
Okay, that's true. Okay, but I mean, there's probably no turnips under this marble floor. Does she summon them?
I think she does summon them. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. The mechanics behind the mechanics. Oh, tight.
when a trade gets you hyped because it kills one of the characters.
I always find it so interesting, like the jump that's like 5 times the body height.
Well, you know, they gotta have some fun every now and then.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying the value of Smash definitely isn't the realism.
This is
That's
true.
That's not why you play.
I mean, considering the fact that we're watching a guy with blue skin pull a sword out of thin air, and, well, a princess pull a turnip out of thin air.
In fact, this might be one of the more realistic things we could be watching.
You mean because it's with
both
actual
human.
humanoids? This is true, but last I checked, humans didn't
Fox.
have dark magic.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, you don't. What?
Oh, rip. Oh, rip.
Cut it out!
He just killed...
Go.
just killed him. Killed himself, actually. It was really sad.
R.I.P.
Yep.
Rest in pieces.
Indeed. So now we have to wait for a bit for them to pick their next stage because I didn't actually edit this one very well. So yeah, you guys.
What's wrong with you, man?
I was kind of just really busy when this tournament happened.
How dare you?
Yeah. Strange what happens the last semester of your senior year. You get busy or something.
No, now we need to sit in absolute science. What do you mean? That was fast.
Yeah, it was decent fast. I mean,
I was expecting like a minute, which
no.
I was gonna force us to sit in silence.
Sometimes it is a minute, but I don't know. It depends. Because normally I edit out them picking the stages because like it's just
like literally a second.
Well, that time it did. Sometimes it doesn't.
Whoa!
Almost broke the shield. That would have been cool.
I didn't even know you could break a shield. Oh no! She did!
I mean, I know it's just a footstool, and you know she probably didn't mean to, but it still worked really well.
What's your favorite color for Peach? Or does it matter? You know, like, oh, okay.
Gosh, I don't know if I have one. I haven't thought about it too hard. Obviously, Wedding Dress Peach is kind of fun.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah. There's also like an old Melee player that used to do that, and he'd go under the name of Wife. Partially because he played doubles with
his wife, please.
No, he played doubles with another guy who played Marth, and I forget if it was Marth in black or Marth in white. I think it was Marth in black,
so
that it was
like a tuxedo thing.
Yeah, and so he was husband, and so it was husband and wife, the doubles players.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yep. But gosh, I don't think they've been around for years now, or at least not like.
Oh my gosh, she hit him
not
with
relevant.
Toad. That's so rude. Poor Toad. Look at this.
Yep.
What? That's crazy.
Yep. That was, the way that Sakurai deconfirmed Toad as a playable character. He was just like, yeah,
Toad's already in there.
Yeah, we'll just put Toad into the grab.
I mean, they put like frickin' Piranha Plant in there. So
they did put Piranha Plant in this game.
That was dumb.
I mean, that was kind of the point. Of course it was dumb. That's why they did it.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Okay, so what would their ship name be if Rummy and Chicago were to get together?
Wait,
Ramago?
so Rummy and Chicago, that ship name, not like their characters of Ganondorf and Peach.
Panendorf?
Peachendorf.
Although that doesn't use enough of Peach. It just uses the first letter. Or
Princess Panendorf.
Ganich.
Ganich, yeah, that sounds good.
Konnichiwa.
Oh boy. But Rummy in Chicago.
Sensitivity.
Romago wouldn't be bad.
Romago.
Or Shigami, I don't know.
Shigami. Wait, where's the sh coming from? Oh, like a
Shikami?
like a ch.
No, Shikigami.
Shigami. Chikami.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chikami. You know when you're when you know when you're a baby and you're crying for your mom, you're like, chick on me. Mom?
That's definitely what we do. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're back. Oh!
What? Oh, die! What was she hitting him with? A sword? A pan?
No, a golf club. So when they were designing Peach's character, they realized that she doesn't have a lot of weapons.
No, she doesn't.
So they were kind of like, well, you know, she plays sports from like the Mario sports
so
games.
Does everybody. They should pull like a Zelda Chic moment with Peach. Would that be funny?
Oh, where she turns into somebody else?
Leech.
I mean...
She turns in Leech.
Or
like
Sheech or something?
No, Leech. I like it. I'm committed.
Okay. I feel like, though, yeah, they could do that, but they'd have to put it in a real game before they did it in Smash.
Yeah. I mean, I could write you a nice spicy fanfic. If you'd like.
You're right.
We could read it over one of these.
Oh, no. Our audio's off. I don't know what to do about this.
What do you mean? Between us or between the game?
Between the game. See, that person hit and the audio didn't come. This is frustrating. Oh, whatever. It might be fine in post. We'll find out. It either will be or it won't, and this audio will make sense. Or our commentary will make sense.
You know what? Life doesn't make sense, man.
This is true.
Sometimes the audio and the video are disconnected, yo.
This is true.
You gotta live. Gotta keep chugging along.
This is true.
Gotta keep beating up your enemies and smashing them to the ground.
And KK Slider.
Grinding their domes to make your bust.
Or to make your bread.
To make your bust of William Shakespeare that you keep in the corner of your house.
Because we're a Christian college and we keep this PG.
I mean, a bust could mean like a bazumba, but it also could mean like the upper torso and head. You know what I'm saying? Like a statue. And that's where I went.
Okay, you realize
I don't have a dirty mind.
You could have gone with a completely appropriate term of bosom, but
was
instead you went bazumba. Which somehow makes that worse.
Is bazooka an unappropriate word?
I have no idea, but it's definitely a
now it's weird because you
word.
made it weird.
It's definitely an unserious word.
You know what's unserious? I was gonna say this game, but it's.
I mean,
this is more serious than whatever we're doing.
Yeah, it's a pretty serious game.
All right, well, why don't you ground us? What's going on here?
Well, let's see. Stocks are even. Percentage is basically even.
Stocks. For a minute, I was like, oh. Wall Street. Sorry. Continue.
No, that's just my work, you know.
Yeah. Work life, game life.
Yeah. I think, gosh, you know, this is where it would have helped to have had like accurate score reporting, but we don't have that. So I think.
Well, it looks like a 2-1 situation right now.
In stocks, yeah, but I think in score, I think it's 1-1. I think they've each won one game, and so now this is the third game, and I don't know how it's gonna end up. So we'll just have to watch it.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
You know these characters in real life, yes?
Not like
the
players?
Peach and Ganondorf.
Yes,
yeah, the players.
I know the players in real life.
So, if each of these players were a fruit.
A fruit?
What fruits would they be?
Okay,
What fruit would Chicago be?
Oh, we're going with Chicago first.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it could be the other one.
Well, Chicago. I don't know Chicago super well. I've only known him for the last year.
That's enough to decide fruitage.
Probably, yeah.
Ew.
I feel like he'd make a good... Okay, something tropical, but not quite as, like, obvious as a pineapple.
Okay.
Something a little bit softer.
Like a papaya?
Maybe a papaya.
Okay. That's a nice tangy fruit.
Yeah.
tangy, a little perfumey, delicious. I freaking love a papaya.
Yeah.
All right, what about Rummy?
I think Rummy would be.
Also, I really appreciate the little circles that Fro did.
Yes.
Either indecisiveness or just a nice creative flourish.
I think it's a creative flourish. Rummy would probably be.
You're overthinking it.
Yeah, I am. See, my initial thought is actually to say that Rummy would be a peach.
2 minutes later.
My initial thought is to say that Rummy would be a peach. He's just kind of a sweet guy. Like, he's a real nice guy.
Okay.
So.
I wonder how a peach and papaya smoothie would taste. You know what? You know what happens is I keep making like slash fictions.
Yeah, this is not a good thing. I think we gotta talk with you about that.
Not between the actual characters, but between their fruits.
The representatives.
Between their fruits.
And their their character choices.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Ganondorf and Peach. You know, it could work.
Giefendorf.
I mean, we know that Peach loves strong men, and Ganondorf is a very
she
strong
loves
man.
Strong men. Does she love Mario? Because if so, I don't know if anyone would define Mario as I mean,
well, here's the thing.
Strong man.
Here's what you have to consider. You have to consider the fact that she either has the worst security in the world, and Bowser's just like really dang good at it.
Yeah, like what?
Or she wants it, and she isn't willing to tell Mario.
No victim shaming here.
She has some kind of I don't know, some kind of desire to be captured. And
Stockholm syndrome. It's cool.
yeah, exactly. So.
I mean, it's not cool, but
so
happens.
Or maybe
Beauty and the Beast.
Maybe getting kidnapped is actually just her excuse, and she really just wants to spend some time with Bowser.
She's really just in love with Bowser.
She's really in love with Bowser, but Mario's such a nice guy that she doesn't know how to tell him. And
you know what? Who the real hottie is?
Luigi.
Luigi.
Somehow I knew.
You've played Paper Mario, right?
Yes. No, I haven't.
No, you haven't?
No.
I've watched playthroughs of it, and my brothers used to play it, and I played a little bit of it. But whenever you encounter Luigi in Paper Mario, he'll tell you this long story about some adventure he's been on, and you're like, yeah, that was totally real. You're like, yeah, bro, I had a totally cool adventure.
That was good. Wow, 0. That's a JV2. That's good.
You're like, yeah, Luigi.
I love how we stopped to actually commentate the match, you know, like when something happens, but otherwise we don't care.
Did you really think we were just gonna sit here and say, oh, look at that good hit? Wow, nobody likes that.
I was really hoping we'd get some nice back airs in there, but I guess not.
Okay.
So
well, that's why you're here and that's why I'm here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, is that... I think that's 3 for Rummy, so I think he just bracket reset.
Bracket? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because he came from losers, so that would imply that they've got some more matches to play now. Unfortunately, our audio is still kaput, but that's okay.
I think it sounds lovely. No, that seemed right.
No, it's off time.
A little bit.
See, they pressed start, and then like a second later it went...
Wow, a second.
Yeah. I mean, it works for us because we're not really commentating on anything useful.
That is subjective.
Yes, it is subjective. But it's
why don't you give a useful commentary?
All right. So Chicago did his kind of the bread and butter Peach combos, which were actually really cool and fun. Where you kind of just float real close and you do a bunch of aerials into like down smash into down tilt, and then you go for grabs and all that stuff. But you know, Rummy being Ganondorf can kind of get hit around for a good long while. Just needs to get a couple hits in here and there. But definitely, I was seeing him earlier, and still now, he depends a lot on his dash attack and his side special and his down special, and that's mostly just because Ganondorf's slow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to depend on the dash attack if you're a slow character.
Well, no, because it gets him out there, and like, it's the way that he gets that distance. His other option would be to like use tilts, and tilts don't come out fast enough. Dash attack, you can at least threaten while he's running.
Look at Peach swiping that leg. When I was okay, so now that was some great commentary. Now let's move into whatever the hell I do.
Sounds good.
Oh, bleep the hell! Oh, sorry, bleep it again. Okay. when I was a kid, you know, my family would do Bible study, right?
Yeah.
And there was one kid, his name was Ryan, and he was really cool, and he played soccer. And I was like, oh, what a bro. And I was like, kind of into it, but not really. I don't know how to describe it. But one day we were playing Ghost in the Graveyard, and I was like, I'm going to show Ryan that I'm cool. So I straight up pulled a Chicago, and I swiped his legs out right from underneath him. And he fell on his butt. And he was embarrassed. And then he got up and swiped my legs out from under me. And then we both just kind of looked at each other and were like, yeah, and then we moved on. And we never spoke of it again.
Nice. That actually is a great story. That's better than the story I was going to tell.
That sounds just like Bible study.
Yeah. That's Bible study material.
When your parents are having Bible study, and if anyone who is not, you know, didn't grow up in an evangelical Christian background is watching this, which maybe, I don't know.
You should definitely join a Bible study. That's what we're saying.
That's what he's saying. But your parents have Bible study and drink wine, and you eat some gummy worms and swipe each other's legs in the backyard.
Sounds great.
Yeah, let's try to stay out of their way.
I mean, that's better than eating real worms and, I don't know, doing something else.
That may or may not have happened.
I could see that happening. Not because of who you are, just because you were a kid.
Yeah. Let's just say I ate some non-food items in my childhood.
Let's just say I've eaten some non-food items.
Silence for the rest of the podcast. Let's just say I've eaten some non-food items. 30 minutes of quiet.
Well, you know, we don't have 30
Letting
minutes.
them wonder.
So I think this should be first match then, but I might be wrong. First match of first game of match 2. But we'll find out.
Sure.
This is where it helps to, you know, actually record the stuff, but who's got time for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Exactly.
What we got time for is sitting around here on our butts.
Yep, and waiting for your driver to get here.
That's true. It is spring break right now. And it's, I guess, so yesterday was Friday, right? I'm not like in some weird time work situation. Today is Saturday, the first official day of break, and later today I'm going to visit my brother.
Yep.
Flying nice and far. It's gonna be great. Jeffrey's staying here.
I am. I'm staying here and doing boring stuff like earning money.
Yeah.
Or hopefully earning money. It's entirely possible I don't. And, you know, I'll probably do some other fun things like...
You better.
Go to nature and do some nature stuff.
Do fun things.
I plan to.
I'm glad.
Apparently, actually, one of my brother's friends from China is going to be visiting this week, so that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
China.
See, yep, here we go. Here's the bread and butter combos with Peach. They're really annoying and really effective for getting that early percent.
Me whenever I play corn. Really annoying but effective.
I understood. You didn't have to post there.
I just wanted to be clear.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, it seems like KK Slider's always up
is
front.
KK Slider always here? Or I was under the impression that was a once in a while thing, which I think would be nice if they kind of put that in as a nice little pleasant surprise.
I don't know, but gosh, Chicago is running away with this match.
Yeah, you think he was playing me.
Well, that's a mean thing to say about Rummy.
Oh yeah, sorry. I meant it more as a dig at myself, but I suppose, yeah. You know what, cool. It's Rummy. Rummy, you're a strong, independent woman.
No, he's not.
Well, if he's me, then he's a strong, independent woman.
Oh, you're saying if it looks like it's more like you. Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Yeah,
sorry.
Being me, you might not. Oh, yeah. If we're continuing this metaphor, yep. Rummy kicks a little booty. He kicks some booty.
Yeah.
Not perfect, but you know, you make it through.
Yeah, you're definitely somebody I wouldn't want to cross.
In real life or in Melee? Because we've done Melee and it didn't go well for me.
In real life.
I mean, you could probably take me physically, but I could probably take you emotionally.
You could definitely take me emotionally.
Not because I'm emotionally stronger, but because I'm more savage.
And also because you're emotionally stable right now.
Just a reminder that I'm plotting here my my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. I'm a lesbian, and this is a weird thing we've got going on.
See, you know, my ex was like, yeah, you kind of have turned me off to all men ever.
All men.
Yep, I'm just like, what's his name? The guy in Legend of Korra who does that pretty much to both of the girls.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Mako, I think? Yeah, I think Mako, well, Mako dates 2 girls who
oh
then
my god, Lucas is... Why do you have a serpent? And a
Lucas
table.
has a snake.
He walked in on a
table. Did you
table.
not know Lucas has a snake?
No, I did not.
Yep, he has a snake. It's how he grabs.
Why?
He likes to. He
brothers...
flings his snake at you and grabs you.
Gross. No means no.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know?
In case there was any question from the earlier bosom comment, Emily is definitely
made the bosom
the
thing
more
weird.
The more weird of us.
You made the bosom thing weird. You made the bosom. Okay. I think you're pretty weird. I'm weird.
Definitely pretty weird.
I embrace my weird, and I wear it.
Oh, I'm definitely pretty weird.
I wear it like a Link costume at an event.
No, that one's
event.
me. That one's me.
Yeah. See,
there's just a difference. I don't like to recognize my perversions.
Okay, sure.
So I'm totally fine being weird, but if that weirdness counts as a perversion, then I prefer to ignore it.
If a perversion is saying the word bosom, then I'm okay with it.
I don't. No. See, that's the thing is you know, that conversation was me referencing bust to mean bosom, not to mean the upper portion of a statue. So it was my weirdness in that instance.
Anyway, what's going on here, Jeffrey? Explain.
Hey, you know, not every one of our jokes or extended conversations can really be that funny.
I mean, I'm always hilarious. I don't know about you.
That's true. So, they had a character switch. Rami decided to start playing Lucas. I think
But Chicago's the same, right?
Yeah, Chicago's still Peach.
Unless I'm crazy and...
Nope, you're right. And it seems to be doing alright for Rami. He had a bit of a rough start, but he's doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, he's got more stocks.
Yeah, I think kind of what happened is Peach just realized that, or Chicago realized that he could gimp Ganondorf real hard just with turnips and stuff. And Rami was like, okay, fine, I'm going to take a character that's a lot harder to gimp. Which you might not expect from a character with a recovery like Lucas.
To gimp.
But,
like an old man, like a gimpy old man.
Yeah.
Walking with a gimp.
Gimp refers to when you don't like kill them by hitting them so far against the sides that they die.
By emotionally degrading them.
But you hit them far enough away from the stage that they just fall to their death. It's much wimpier, but it's very effective.
Yeah, like that. Right now.
Yep. So that was a gimp.
Hey.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was actually really good for Chicago because it puts them on much clearer footing.
Oh my gosh! If I made a character for this game and Smash or Ultimate or what's the guy's name who makes
Sakurai?
Yeah, that guy. If you want this idea, let me know. We could work something out. I would make a character whose power is convincing people to jump off.
So like a mind control thing.
Yeah. Well, no, it wouldn't be mind control because you'd be convincing them.
Well, you know, to be fair,
what are the mechanics of that? I don't know. Sakurai, we can work it out.
You know,
it's a great
I'm just gonna say there are a couple characters that Sakurai has developed that do that.
I've played with that idea.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, in Smash 4, Bayonetta was definitely that kind of character. If you were playing against a Bayonetta, sometimes you just jumped off the stage. You just didn't want any of that.
No, but that would be because...
That's a character that convinces you to die.
But not as her... That's like a you thing. Not as like her power.
No, I'm pretty sure that was her power.
I guess you could spin it that way. Okay. So you get to a certain... You get to like 100... what's the word? Damage.
Yeah.
And then, without your control, your character just starts trying to go toward the edge, and your whole time while you're fighting, you have to be actively working against that.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't that be... Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Nobody
would play that character.
No, everybody would play that character.
No one would want to play with that character, so that character would get banned.
Yeah.
And that's why I would play that character.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Are you saying you wouldn't play as MMA fighter
look
Pikachu?
At that sexy Pikachu.
Yeah, Libre.
That is
Pikachu
great.
Libre.
Is that what that means?
Yep, that's
like Nacho Libre.
Pikachu Libre.
Puch Libre.
Pika Libre. I don't know. Pacho Libre.
There we go. We were gonna get there. We were working on it.
We were, yeah. If only we could get these on the first try, you know.
You know what? That wouldn't be as much fun.
It wouldn't be as much fun for us. It might be more fun for those watching.
No, you know what? Like, comment, and subscribe. Sobriety. Like, comment, and sobriety.
We are a sober commentary channel.
You are.
Well, I mean, you're still on campus, so I hope you're at least sober right now.
And if I walked into your house drunk, I would probably be sober by now.
Yes. You definitely haven't been drinking
that
alcohol.
Long. I mean, he did feed me a donut, and who knows what was in there.
It's true. I mean, it's legal now. It might have been weed.
What?
Although, I feel like Krispy Kreme doesn't probably put weed in their
Jeffrey,
donuts.
how do you make a weed brownie? Do you know?
I don't know.
No?
I do not.
Give a guess.
My guess would be that you take some of the marijuana leaf or whatever it is that you use
Okay.
to you know, whatever you consume to get high, and you probably just bake it into the brownie. Like, you mix it in and you bake it. That would be my guess.
I mean, that's not a bad guess. I think from, I've never done this either.
From years of research.
I said I was studying psychology, but I lied.
Hey, I mean, you could do the next drug trials.
You melt it into the butter, apparently.
Ah.
And then that gets mixed in. One time, and after I share this, we'll get back. I'll let you reiterate what's going on here. But we had a project. One of the groups was presenting on drugs, and to show the effects of marijuana, they baked a bunch of...
You took one for the team?
No, the presenting group baked a bunch of parsley into brownies and handed it out to everyone. We're like, yo, yeah, it's nothing. It's just a brownie. And you could see little flecks of green in it. Teacher got really mad. Because, everybody thought it was weed for a hot minute.
Yeah, of course everyone thought it was weed. This was in California?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sound like a California.
Public high school?
No.
No!
Oh my god. Christian high schoolers, we get lit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, I will say, when I was in public high school, I moved around, but my public high school, a kid across from me in the library, slid some, powder out of his sleeve. This is in front of the computer in the library, and snorted a line right in front of me in the library.
I mean, hey, he needs to get that reading done.
That's a bold move. I mean, vaping right now is really bad at my old high school.
Oh, I believe it.
It's bad
Vaping's
everywhere.
bad everywhere. It's kind of funny. I saw a post the other day, and it was like,
hang on.
Our generation, or not our generation, but what is it, Z? Yeah, Gen Z was supposed to be the first generation without a serious smoking problem, and nope, vape.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hopefully it's less serious, but honestly, a lot of people just don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. We didn't even mention this, but Chicago decided to go to Pikachu this time. This round.
Yeah, we did. Nacho Pichu.
Well, okay, I guess.
Nacho
But we didn't
Peach.
bring up the importance of that choice. He had been Peach, but Lucas was able to beat his Peach, which makes a lot of sense, actually. And so he went with
a lighter
Pikachu
character
this time. Well,
do you think he was looking for speed?
I think he was looking for speed, yeah. Because Lucas can do a lot to keep you out and away from him.
Yeah, very, evasive.
Yeah.
Oh!
That was close.
That is a cool move. I'm terrible. Nobody likes to play with me.
Yeah.
I spam the headbutt, and the C-stick is my friend. Yeah. I like grabbing. Not in real life. I'm not a grabby person.
No.
Or a crabby person. At least I hope not. I will
sometimes.
Especially in the morning.
Or when you
Or when I see you.
When you make your Rice Krispies with butter instead of margarine.
Oh! Alright, backstory. So I was going to an event with
I don't know
a
if we
vegan...
have time for this. It's over.
Oh, well, I have to finish. I was going to an event with a vegan present, and I bought some special marshmallows for vegan marshmallows, and I made a whole batch of Rice Krispie treats. And then I realized I put in real butter, real not vegan butter. So I rolled around on the floor and whined, and Jeffrey, saint that he is, went out and got me some more vegan marshmallows.
Yep.
Well, who won?
That was Chicago Fire to win.
Word. So that was like the Grand Poobah.
Yeah, that was Grand Finals. Well, that was our thing.
Well, that's it.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.